Cutting off my depressed friend has been the best decision I've made in my life. I used to have this friend I'd known since high school. We did everything together and I used to think we were really close. She'd had depression for as long as I'd known her, but it only started worsening once she entered college. And when it did, I bent over backwards to try and help her. Came over to her house several times a week to clean up the place. Did her grocery shopping and cooked for her when she couldn't find the energy to do it herself. Went to the classes she skipped and took notes for her so she wouldn't fall behind. Helped her study for all of her finals. Offered a listening ear whenever she needed it. Fuck, I even offered to pay some of her college tuition at one point. Where I live, college isn't obnoxiously expensive, but still. And despite all this, I never heard even a single thank you. I was always the only one initiating conversations, always the one making plans, always the only one putting any sort of effort whatsoever into our friendship. And at first I didn't think much of it, since I figured those things were hard for someone dealing with depression. But then I got sick, and had to have an unexpected surgery that took me a few good months to fully recover from. It took a huge toll on me, both emotionally and financially, and fucked me over in ways I can't even begin to explain. I stopped initiating conversations during all these months, and guess what? My friend didn't try to get in touch even once. Not a hospital visit. Not a phone call. Not even a 2-sentence text to ask me how I was or wish me a speedy recovery. Nothing. She knew about my situation and about the surgery, and she just ghosted me completely. For several months, as if our friendship of 6 years plus had never even existed. And when we eventually met again in person, she just tried to pretend it never happened. No apology, no explanation, absolutely nothing. That was when I finally realized just how one-sided our entire relationship was. I'd spent a whole year doing everything in my power to make sure my friend felt loved and supported, often at the cost of my own time, money and resources. And for what? For a leech who couldn't even be bothered to check up on me even once at the time I needed it most? I ended up cutting her off for good, and it's been one of the best decisions I've made in my life.